Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Survivor Series. We got a lot of great matches coming up tonight, a lot of storyline stipulations. I am Jimmy Bly, being joined by Christopher Pierce and Kyle Matthews here. This is going to be a great show tonight.
Absolutely. It's the night we've all been waiting for. Battle of the brands to determine which brand is superior, Raw or Smackdown.
Let the battle lines be drawn. It's red versus blue, and it happens on one night tonight at Survivor Series.
Our first matchup of the night looks to be Team Cole versus Team Underdog, as out comes the United States Champion, Brock Lesnar.
There is a lot on the line in this matchup right here. Of course, if Team Cole wins, we finally get to find out who is this masked figure who is causing so much chaos on SmackDown over the last couple of weeks. But if the underdogs win, the masked figure gets a world title shot. So there is a lot on the line in this matchup.
One team motivated by championship gold, the other team motivated by revenge, and so it'll be interesting to see if might makes right here tonight. And here comes maybe the most controversial person in this six-man tag team match, Sami Zayn, because let's not forget, leading up to the announcement that he's part of Team Cole, everybody was kind of singling out Sami Zayn as the leader, the masked figure of the group of the underdogs.
Yeah, we've seen the masked figure perform some of the moves that Sami Zayn does, including the Blue Thunder Bomb, but it was revealed just 2 weeks ago on SmackDown that Sami Zayn is in fact not the masked figure. So the question remains, who is the masked figure? And we may finally find out tonight.
We may not know at the end of this match, but then again we might. You never know. So much on the line as we stated before. And here comes the Commissioner of SmackDown.
And what do we say heading into a match? Momentum is always key. And just a couple nights ago on SmackDown, it was Seth Cole going one-on-one with the masked figure, and he picked up the victory. So you gotta think that gives Team Cole the edge coming into tonight's matchup.
Absolutely.
Big confidence booster, that's for sure. For Seth Cole individually, and that's got to fire up the rest of the team here. And we also have to take into consideration, what kind of condition are the underdogs in? Because we saw on Thursday night on SmackDown, Team Cole get a bit of revenge on them by taking out Bo Dallas, and I believe it was Dolph Ziggler and somebody else.
And Fandango.
Yep, Fandango.
And Fandango. So Team Cole may have the upper hand in more ways than one here.
And here they come. It
would appear it's going to be Ziggler, Bo Dallas joining the masked figure. We didn't know exactly who the other two people were going to be that the masked figure was going to choose as his partners. But, yeah, two of the men right there that were attacked by Team Cole backstage on the last episode of SmackDown. To your point, Kyle, you got to wonder, are they at 100%?
Yeah, that's a good question.
This group motivated by championship gold. That's one of the main reasons why they took this Survivor Series matchup challenge from the Commissioner Seth Cole, because as you alluded to, Jimmy, if the masked figure ends up winning and his team ends up being victorious tonight, he's going to take on CM Punk this coming SmackDown for the World Heavyweight Championship.
And getting going here with the big dogs of the team, Brock Lesnar taking on the masked figure.
Shades of a couple weeks ago on SmackDown. Remember that unbelievable matchup between the masked figure and Brock Lesnar. And if you guys remember, it was when the masked figure attacked Paul Heyman that Lesnar really seemed to get fired up, but he was pushed to the limit by this leader of the underdogs.
Absolutely,
yeah,
that is something we do.
You saw an exploder suplex out of the masked figure. So I guess that means the masked figure is one up on suplexes over Brock Lesnar so far.
Remember traditional Survivor Series rules in this match. Once somebody is either pinned or had submitted to a submission move, they are eliminated and will head back to the locker room, and the match will continue until one team has been completely eliminated.
And in typical Survivor Series fashion, we could see very lopsided odds. We could see a 3-on-1 situation for one team. So yeah, Survivor Series always very, very unusual in that regard as far as that type of matchup. And let's also not forget, too, I mean, this masked figure, we talk about the matchup he had with Brock Lesnar. Well, last week, it took a superplex from Commissioner Seth Cole to put away the masked figure. So, you know, quite honestly, it's going to take a lot of cohesive unit, a lot of working together by Team Cole to be able to put this masked figure away.
And you see Sami Zayn in the ring. You know, Sammy's got to have a bit of revenge on his mind here against this masked figure, because for weeks, like we've said, everybody thought that Sami Zayn was the masked figure. So this guy is Sami to, you know, some hell over the last couple of weeks. So, you know, he wants to get some revenge on him.
Absolutely. You never know what's going to happen.
Well, Jimmy, I'm going to ask you a question. If you're Team Cole, who's the one guy on Team Underdog that you want to single out?
Gee, I'm not entirely sure. Probably would be the masked figure out of all of them. He is the biggest one, and it'd probably be the most logical reason. Isolate the masked figure, keep him away from his opponents, wear him down the most, get him out of there. Then Bo Dallas and Dolph Ziggler will pretty much be by themselves.
Yeah, leave them leaderless. Kyle, if you're Team Underdog, who do you want to single out over on Team Cole?
I think you got to go after the biggest one over there as well, and that would be Brock Lesnar. I mean, if you can get rid of him, I mean, that would be a huge blow for Team Cole there. But taking out Brock Lesnar is no easy task, as we all know.
Absolutely not. Seth Cole right now getting the upper hand on Bo Dallas. And you got to think, you got to know that, you know, Bo Dallas, Dolph Ziggler, even despite the attacks they suffered this past week on SmackDown, they apparently really believe in whatever it is this masked figure is preaching to them. And you got to think the same would probably be said of Tyler Breeze and Fandango, even to the fact that they're coming here into a war, maybe not at 100%, knowing that somebody like Brock Lesnar is on the other side of the ring.
Absolutely. I mean, you know, Lesnar is a very intimidating figure, as we all know, so that's got to be an uneasy feeling, as it's easy for me to say there.
Yeah. We're all gonna have trouble Englishing after this. We got 3 great matches, and we're already in the midst of one. Look at Sammy Frogflesh to Bo Dallas.
Nicely done by Sami Zayn. And let's keep in mind, we have
He went for another one.
I think he missed, but I don't think Bo... Well, actually, yeah, I think Bo actually missed with the elbow, too.
Oh!
And
nice enziguri.
Let's not forget, this is pretty much the first time that we have seen Sami Zayn back in a wrestling ring. He kind of took some time off, which kind of led us to believe that it was he who was behind the mask ever since the Hell in a Cell matchup against CM Punk with the World Heavyweight Championship on the line.
Oh, the kick out there by Dolph Ziggler.
I mean, I'm not going to take anything away from these members of the Underdogs. I mean, I don't agree with how they are going about their business, but take nothing away from Bo Dallas, from Dolph Ziggler, and whoever it is behind that mask. They are all very talented wrestlers.
Sami Zayn was going to go for a submission, but he was in the wrong corner to do it.
Now they've got Zayn isolated there. Tried fighting out of it, got Dallas off the ring apron. Oh, boy.
Sami Zayn, there we go. Sami Zayn desperately needed a tag, and here's the Beast.
Brock Lesnar.
Oh,
wow.
What a kick by Dolph Ziggler.
Just dropped Lesnar.
Right on the back. And now look at Ziggler going to town with those elbow drops. Here he goes again. More elbow drops to Brock Lesnar. Keep the Beast down. That's what you got to do.
Take away Lesnar's vertical base. You take away that, you take away all of Lesnar's offense.
Now Lesnar, I guess you could say, is at a little bit of a disadvantage here tonight, as you see his advocate Paul Heyman is absence from ringside, so don't know what kind of effect that'll have on Brock.
Well, Brock's been on the receiving end of an Underdog's attack, so I would think that would be motivation enough for him tonight, but you're right, Paul Heyman definitely does seem to kind of bring a bit of more added aggressiveness to the Beast whenever he's out here.
You see that clothesline that Brock did to Dolph before he tagged in Seth?
Turned him inside out.
Yeah, you did. That put that puts JBL's clotheslines from hell to shame.
Now let's not forget, Seth Cole is no stranger to this kind of matchup. Think back to when he teamed up with, I believe it was Brock Lesnar and...
Oh, Jawbreaker.
I'm trying to remember who the other teammate of his was, but when they took on the Wyatt family, it might have been CM Punk.
Yeah, I think it was CM Punk.
Oh, Seth Cole just asking Ziggler to bring the offense.
He did right there, and you saw Ziggler go for
couple
a
of
kick,
kicks.
and Cole caught him there.
Good couple
the
of
first cover
kicks.
of the matchup.
And a kick out it too by Ziggler.
Oh, and now referee Charles Robinson's got to get all the ineligible competitors out of the ring. Now does, and now the two legal competitors, Ziggler and now the tagged-in Sami Zayn. I do not envy Charles Robinson tonight because we know Survivor Series matchups, they can get really chaotic. It's going to be really hard for Robinson to try and remember, try and figure out who's the legal competitors. And he's got 3 of those matchups that he has to do that tonight.
He's definitely going to earn his paycheck tonight.
But at least it's only 3 matches.
Oh, nice bulldog there by Ziggler on Sami Zayn.
That was actually the Famouser, not a bulldog.
Was that the Famouser? Okay, it looked more like
that was the Famouser.
Okay.
Look at this.
Lesnar holding Ziggler right there, and now.
Oh, what a chop!
Shades of Ric Flair with that chop. They're very aggressive by Sami Zayn.
Did anybody else besides me wince and just hold their chest?
Oh, yeah,
just a little bit.
It, yes.
Whoa, look at there. Nice little sweep of the legs there by Seth Cole on Ziggler. Ziggler's been in this matchup for quite a bit right now. If I were Ziggler, I'd try and get over there, tag in Bo Dallas or the Masked Figure.
Oh, I think he just heard you.
He just took my advice.
Here comes the Masked Figure. Now this is another bit of a rematch there. Great move by the Masked Figure to Seth Cole, but he's in the wrong corner.
Yes, he is. That's one thing in these Survivor Series matchups is ring awareness. Oh, wow.
Ooh, sit-down power slam.
A lot of high-octane offense here by...
Oh,
he just hit the Blue Thunder
Bomb right in front of Sami Zayn. That's got to be insulting for Sami Zayn there.
And now dragging Seth Cole to the middle of the ring. Oh, and now Seth Cole's up. He's not happy.
I don't know. Where is he planning? Oh, okay, here he goes. What is Seth Cole planning on doing right here? Tossing the Masked Figure outside the ring.
Oh, my.
Oh,
my goodness.
Powerbomb onto the floor.
Wow. Oh, and then going to follow it up. Oh, my goodness.
With the brainbuster.
I don't know what Masked Figure did to Seth Cole, but he somehow lit a fire underneath him, and he is taking out all kinds of aggression right now.
And look, Charles Robinson is counting, so if both of these competitors get counted out, they both go to the back. Seth Cole with an armbar, but they both got to get back in the ring.
Sami Zayn helping.
Seth Cole still got to get in the ring. The Masked Figure is already in there. And now he's in, and now, oh, and look at this. Now the Masked Figure going to dart out, try and get out of dodge, but there is Sami Zayn.
Masked Figure going back outside the ring, trying to save Seth Cole right there. That broke the ref's count.
Now we're back inside the ring. And now Seth Cole working on the arm of that Masked Figure. Keep in mind, the Masked Figure's got a lot on the line here tonight for both himself and his competitors. If Team Underdogs loses on Thursday night, we will officially find out who that Masked Figure is. And I, for one, obviously we're supposed to probably be unbiased here at the table, but I really, my curiosity is getting the better of me. I'm pulling for Team Cole. I want to know who that Masked Figure is.
Oh, you and me both. I mean, submission hold there, able to get to the ropes, but yeah, I mean, I think everybody watching this match is probably pulling for Team Cole here because, we've all been dumbfounded about this Masked Figure. We all thought for weeks it was Sami Zayn. Turns out it's not. So, this is our first chance to finally find out who this, masked man really is.
Oh, what a move by Brock Lesnar.
That was a beautiful movement. Oh, look at this. Bo Dallas. Uh-oh, double arm DDT on the Beast. Could that put away Brock Lesnar? Dallas was lying in wait. Here's the cover. And Lesnar kicks out at 1. You're not going to put him away that quickly, I guess.
Whoa, what a... Dolph Ziggler looked like was going for some sort of jump off the top rope there and came up to...
Belly to belly by Bo Dallas on Sami Zayn. Look at Seth Cole over there. He is fired up.
Look at this, arms go, flailing the top rope
There's
like
a roll
that.
up here by Sami Zayn.
I think that was the masked figure, just barely slipped by Brock Lesnar, was able to help break up that pinfall. Now look at Robinson.
A bit of double teaming.
Robinson trying to get Ziggler out of the ring. Seth Cole's holding him there, though, so Ziggler can't go anywhere. Oh, submission in here.
By Sami Zayn here. But Bo Dallas able to slide his way into the ropes to break the hold there. Nicely done.
I may have had a little help there. Getting him to the ropes, I mean. Oh!
Oh, power slam by Bo Dallas. Pin on Sami Zayn. And Zayn was able to kick out.
The Dolph Ziggler better watch out there. Do not want to get counted out and DQ'd from the match. That'll leave your team at a big disadvantage.
And now we're back in the one-on-one. The two leaders. Well, as soon as I say that, here comes Sami Zayn. Uh-oh. Look at this. Double team drop kick into a DDT.
Wow, nice teamwork here. Seth Cole, Sami Zayn working.
Sami Zayn goes for the pin on the masked figure. And he got it.
Did he get it?
The masked figure's been
masked
eliminated.
Figure is eliminated.
Wow. Oh, and look at this. Look at this. Submission by Sami Zayn on Dolph Ziggler, and Ziggler just barely able to weasel out, but
Ziggler's not the Ziggler wasn't the legal man.
Oh, you're right. You are right. Yes, it was. Bo Dallas was the legal man. So Zayn had the submission in on Ziggler, but it wouldn't have counted anyway if Ziggler had tapped out.
What a twist of events this has turned out to be.
And now, Bo Dallas, Dolph Ziggler, they find themselves out here without their leader.
And, we talked about this at the beginning of the match. What is Team Cole's strategy? And he said, go after the masked figure, try to get rid of him first.
Oh, Bo Dallas in trouble.
Able to do just that.
And here he goes to break it up. Dolph Ziggler to help his teammates.
Dolph's got to do that. Dolph and Bo have to do.
Sami Zayn's got him. Bo Dallas tapped. Bo Dallas tapped. It is 1-on-3.
And just like that, 3-1.
Well, guys, remember back to Survivor Series last year, Dolph Ziggler was the last member of Team Cena. He was able to beat 3 other competitors. Can he pull off a 3-on-1 advantage here tonight?
Goes for the pin. Is that enough? I saw the Enziguri kick.
That's
and
it!
It's over. Clean sweep.
Get out the broom!
And we are finally going to find out who the masked figure is. Wow, what a performance by Team Cole. A clean sweep of the underdogs.
Wow. Well, folks, you're not going to want to miss this coming Thursday night. We finally will learn the identity. It is 3-0 Team Cole victorious at Survivor Series.
Still a lot more coming tonight. Now we got ourselves our women's elimination match.
And out steps the Raw Women's Champion, Carmella, going to be the leader of Team Raw here.
I like to go back to something that we talked about Thursday, and I want to backtrack a bit and say that the Raw Women's team won their match on Monday Night Raw. On Thursday we said that they lost, but in fact they did win.
Well, they jumped out to a 3-1 lead, and Natalya was the only person left on the other team, and she came back and made a great comeback there from being
Here
down
comes
3-1.
Paige. I give it to you, Paige. The first time we've seen Paige in action in a good long while. Just last Monday night on Raw.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what. When we saw Paige last week on Raw, She looked like she didn't have any ring rust at all.
Yep. And here comes Victoria, another former women's champion. Back again. She was the victor for Team Raw on Monday Night Raw, and she pulled it off again.
And I'll tell you what, I think Victoria definitely is a great addition here to the Raw team, especially with the fact you've got the power of Charlotte over on the other team. Victoria counters that in favor of Team Raw.
Very true.
And of course, on SmackDown, we had a triple threat match with all three of the competitors here for Team SmackDown. Sasha Banks, the winner, and thus is named team leader for Team SmackDown here tonight. Yeah, that's the big question I've got. Survivor Series can be like Christmas, or it can be like a funeral. It could end up being that everyone decides to put aside their differences, work together for one night for the betterment of the brand, but it's also a place where a lot of bitter rivalries can start and continue on for numerous weeks.
SmackDown Women's Champion making her way down to the ring now.
Now the question remains here when it comes to the women on Team SmackDown. We saw a triple threat match between that entire team to determine who would be the leader of Team SmackDown. So, this team may not be at 100% heading into this matchup.
One thing I just noticed, guys, too, is ever since the split between the women's division over to both SmackDown and Raw, this is going to be the first time tonight we could end up seeing the Raw Women's Champion in the ring with the SmackDown Women's Champion.
That's very true. Here comes the girl that puts everybody in a good mood.
And it's the wacky, wavy, inflatable tube man.
Inflatable arm flailing tube man, thank you.
The hugger section going wild right now, of course.
I'm a little surprised Bayley's coming out with both blue and red, inflatable tube men. I would think they'd have probably been all blue, but I don't know. Kevin Dunn's problem, probably.
Yeah, Kevin
In the
Dunn.
interest of fairness, I guess.
He has lovely teeth. Anyway, matchup.
Sasha started things out with Carmella.
Kevin Dunn, I thought we fired him.
Yeah, we did. But I still blame him for everything.
Kevin Dunn, who is Kevin Dunn?
A nice loop best press right there by Carmella, hammering away here on Sasha Banks. Before we get ourselves in more trouble here.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Uh-oh. Look at Carmella up there with Hurricane Rana from the top rope.
And I'll tell you what, ever since Carmella won the championship back when they had that six-pack challenge on Raw, she has definitely seemed to come into her own. I guess wearing championship gold has really helped Carmella as far as confidence. I mean, she had a great championship retaining against Maria. She was really good in that traditional Survivor Series matchup on last Monday Night Raw. I mean, Carmella has really seemed to come alive in the last couple of weeks.
Yes,
maybe the fact that she's champion in the end, because a lot of people kind of thought that was an upset win that Carmella, when she won the title, and she probably felt like she had to go out and prove everybody wrong, and she has done just that. Very proven champion here.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's been proven. She proved a lot of people wrong, defending her title against, like you said, the likes of Maria being out there wrestling. Carmella really is proven to be a worthy women's champion.
I just noticed over on the ring apron, Bayley and Charlotte cheering on Sasha Banks. Now, I mean, that's a good sign, but I'm really going to want to see if these three are actually going to work together as a cohesive unit, because it doesn't take much. A slight knock off the apron or something like that, that kind of a mistake can turn a teammate into a bitter enemy, and that's the last thing that we need here, at least for Team SmackDown side.
Here comes Charlotte and Paige now, the history between these two.
So many of these, so many of the women in this matchup, they know each other very well. Coming up through NXT, at least 4 of them have. So, actually 5 of them.
5 out of the 6, yeah. 5 out of the 6 have. Yeah, Victoria's the only one that has not come through NXT. So I wonder what that kind of puts on Victoria, being, I guess you could say, more, hopefully she doesn't hear this, the more senior member of this group.
Well, I think it actually helps her out. I mean, remember what we ended up seeing, Victoria being the only member of Team Raw victorious on that Survivor Series matchup on Raw this past Monday. I think that the veteran experience really comes into play.
Don't tell her I said that.
I won't.
Last thing I want to do is take a fucking widow's peak from Victoria.
Oh no.
Victoria gives out haircuts?
It's her move, Seth.
Oh, yeah,
it's her move.
I knew that. I was making a joke. Work with me, comedy.
What is comedy?
Something that rhymes with homicide.
Lobotomy?
I don't know. Anyway.
Charlotte and Paige going at it here in the ring.
Comedy, the word that rhymes with lobotomy.
Wow. Okay.
Paige really working over Charlotte right now.
Oh, but there's a nice back elbow, man. Oh,
nice, swinging neck breaker.
Nicely done.
Look at Bailey, and Charlotte reluctantly tags in Bailey.
So it looks like those three are on the same page here, which is a good sign for Team SmackDown.
Yeah, at least for now, it's a good sign.
Look at Bailey taking it to Paige, very aggressively slamming her head against the canvas. Right.
The classic cat fight maneuver.
Yeah, Bailey's one of those wrestlers that, you know, doesn't exactly pride herself on technical wrestling, aggressive wrestling. She really runs on emotion, and I think that's what we're seeing right now. She knows what's at stake here as far as brand superiority between SmackDown and Raw, and I think that's what's kind of motivating her in a lot of these high-octane offenses. Look at that, a suplex right into the turnbuckle.
Yeah. I didn't think Bailey had that in her. Oh, here we go. Now Victoria's into the match now.
Look at Bailey. She does not know where she is at right now. Very stunned by that move, and Victoria taking advantage of it.
I think Victoria's going to be the wild card in this entire thing. As I said, that veteran experience, I think, is really going to come into play here.
Pin on Bailey.
I think Sasha, did Sasha just tag herself in there, or?
No. I think she tried to hit. She tried to hit Victoria, I think, and missed.
Kind of hard to tell these two apart here. They're both wearing bright green attire.
Bailey's the one that wants to hug you. Victoria's the one that wants to kill you. That's how you tell them apart. Oh, speaking of Widow's Peak.
Widow's Peak on Bailey.
And that could put Team Raw up by 1.
Goes for the pin on Bailey. Charles Robinson in position. Gets, I think, maybe a 1 count out of that.
Oh wow.
My goodness. Now tag back into Carmella. Bailey runs and tags in Sasha. Back to how we started this match.
Yep. Right back to square one.
They've got the boss versus the self-proclaimed Princess of Staten Island.
Oh, now Victoria back in.
So much for that.
Honestly, it's not a bad strategy to tag in Victoria. If you think about it, she's the powerhouse of the whole team.
Absolutely. I mean, I think nice double knees there by Sasha Banks. I think if you're going to get yourself that one-up advantage, make it 3-on-2, you want to put the ball in Victoria's court, because she's definitely, with the strength and power she has, she's the one that can get it done.
Talk about a whiplash. Did you see Sasha's head hit the top rope before it slammed into the ground?
Yeah, oh boy.
Oh, torture rack.
Almost into a rack attack.
My gosh.
And Paige and Carmella disposing of both Bailey and Charlotte on the outside. Oh! Nice reversal by Sasha. Surprised Victoria didn't go for a pin there.
I think she might have tried, but yeah. I think Sasha was too quick.
Oh, wow. Drop kick right to the back of the head of Victoria.
Oh, another good swinging neck breaker there by Sasha.
Sasha seems to be working on the upper back region around the neck area.
Uh-oh.
Victoria. Uh-oh.
Wow,
Charles. Hello.
Hello, Earth to Charles.
Come on, Charles. Now's not the time to be daydreaming.
I mean, I realize it's only 2 feet in front of you, but, I mean, come on.
You know, I really can't fault Charles. There are 6 beautiful women in the ring right there. It's easy to get distracted.
Yeah, I gotta give him that. Oh, and then he gets hit by Carmella.
Oh, look at that. Oh,
Did you
wow.
see that, though? Look at Carmella. Carmella got a submission in on Charlotte.
But she's not the legal competitor.
Oh, a jawbreaker.
And did you see how Victoria was fighting out of that submission? Some kicks right to the head of Sasha Banks. And so far, both teams still at their original 3. There's been a lot of action going on, but nobody yet has been eliminated.
Boy, Victoria in a bad position right now. Well, she was. She threw a nice reversal there. She threw Sasha back into the turnbuckle, and now...
Oh, what's this? Oh. Victoria working on the arm. You take away one of Sasha's arms, that takes away the bank statement.
Absolutely.
Oh, look at the roll-up! Roll-up!
Oh, reversal!
And a reversal!
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 Oh, wow!
Oh, thought that was going to be it for Sasha.
Referee,
Oh, what a belly-to-belly suplex.
referee was right in position that time for those 2 pinning
Oh, right to
predicaments.
the eyes.
Drop toe hold.
Looks like neither of either Victoria or Sasha Banks able to get the upper hand on one another. Nicely done here, back and forth match so far between these 2.
Oh! Almost like a shining wizard.
I think it was. And now here comes the queen, Charlotte, the women's
You're trying
champion.
to pick up the pieces. Pick out at 1 by Victoria.
This is one of the matchups I was really looking forward to here because, in my opinion, these are the 2 powerhouses of the 2 respective teams.
Oh,
Spear!
And there's a spear to your point right there. Charles Robinson distracted right now.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Wait! I just heard the bell!
Natural
too.
selection.
I just heard the bell. I think Sasha was counted out.
But Sasha wasn't even the legal competitor, was she?
No, but she was still in the ring. Sasha was in the ring, I think, arguing with Carmella. Didn't even hear the referee.
I think you're right. Yeah,
and was disqualified.
she was disqualified. She didn't leave the ring when Robinson told her to.
Oh, wow, a mental error on the part of Sasha Banks, who came into this match, remember, as the team captain of SmackDown.
But smart by Carmella to keep her occupied.
Absolutely.
Charlotte trying to even things up right here, going for the cover. Paige able to break up the count.
And now
I
Bayley.
want to call it a rookie move by Sasha, but I mean, come on now. That was definitely not what Sasha wanted.
Boy, but give tremendous props to Carmella, realizing she could use that against Sasha and put her team up 3-2. Oh, nice snap suplex there by Victoria. And now if you're Charlotte and Bayley, doesn't matter what qualms you
The
had
two least
with...
people.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what qualms you had with Sasha Banks. Doesn't matter what qualms you had with each other. You've got to work together. Whoa, look at this pin.
Oh, look at this. Look at the unique pin, and both of them, both Carmella and Paige, in to break it up. Oh!
That's going to be what's going to be really difficult here for Charlotte and Bayley both. Now, the fact that it's a 3-on-2 advantage, whenever they get a pinning predicament, and there are 2 competitors on the other side of the ring that are going to be running in trying to break up that pinfall. Oh, big
what a boot right to the head.
Man.
Oh, Bayley hits it. Bayley hits Charlotte by accident. Look at the submission move now. Submission move on Paige.
Bayley trying to stop them. Bayley's trying to stop them.
Oh, and Victoria able to break it up.
Oh, wow. Nice roundhouse kick there.
Wait, what's Bayley doing?
Bayley going at
Bailey
Paige.
doesn't.
Bailey isn't the legal competitor.
Bailey doesn't want to do the same thing that happened to Sasha
Oh
Banks
my God,
and
my
Charlotte.
voice. Huh.
Bailey able to get out of the ring in time.
Oh,
Oh,
the
roll
reversal,
up.
the
No,
reversal, the
roll over.
reversal.
And
Oh, kick out at one by Charlotte before Bailey could save the matchup.
Yep. Oh, wow. Nice knee there.
Knee drop. Yeah.
By Paige.
Knee to the face by Paige.
Shades of Triple H.
If you're Carmella, Paige, and Victoria, are you breathing a little more sighs of relief now that there's
Absolutely.
3-on-2?
Well, maybe, but I think back to Monday night on Raw. I guess you could say the warm-up match for Raw. Going into this match, as Carmella goes for a roll-up here. We saw Team Raw jump out to a 3-1 deficit, but then Natalya was able to fight back to make it 1-on-1, and Team Raw got the win there, but Natalya put up a great effort. We could see the same thing happen here.
That's very true. What a clothesline, though, by Charlotte. Now tags in Bailey.
I would put out there, too, one person that Team Raw has not eliminated is the women's champion, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Charlotte. Let's not forget about the endurance that Charlotte has when she was in that Iron Woman match with AJ Lee a few weeks ago. So, I mean, I think, to be honest with you, yes, they put away Sasha, which definitely helps out their team, but I think you got to put away Charlotte, because Charlotte can go for a long time.
Look at this. Oh, Charlotte in the breakup.
Breaking it up.
Carmella had her signature her signature submission hold in. Thought that she could make Bailey tap out, but Bailey thanks to Charlotte, Bailey was able to hold on.
Oh, wow. Oh, wait a minute. Setting up maybe for surfboard. Oh my.
Wow, right on the kneecaps.
And a nice
Oh,
suplex by
good
Bailey.
snap suplex.
Uh-oh, here comes Charlotte, disposing of both Victoria and Paige. Bailey's going for the cover on Carmella.
This could be what they need right here. Here's a count. 1, 2, and Paige is
Charlotte
able to break it up just in time.
Paige. Almost got Paige. Oh!
Bailey to
Bailey to Bailey.
Is that enough to put her away? 2, 3, and Carmella's been eliminated.
And we're all tied up in here. That is huge right there for Team SmackDown. They needed an elimination there.
Now, I know that obviously there wasn't any leader.
Oh, roll up.
Oh, boy. Kick out by Paige. I know that obviously for Team Raw, they didn't really have a leader, if you will, but you got to think that having the Raw Women's Champion now eliminated, that's got to cause a little bit of problems for Team Raw.
I thought Raw established that Carmella was the team leader.
Oh, okay. Well, I didn't know about that.
Remember, she was the champion.
Well, I know she's the champion, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're the team leader. I mean, Charlotte's the SmackDown champion, and she wasn't the team leader. Oh, wait,
and
what?
What's
Paige
doing
with
here?
Bailey here?
Wow, those headbutts. That could come back to hurt Paige more than it could hurt Bailey. But here comes Victoria.
I had some thoughts on what Paige was doing there, but I'll keep those to myself here.
Yeah.
Stop.
This is a family show.
No.
Wait, what?
It's okay. You could get away with that stuff on Raw, but not on the pay-per-views and SmackDown. Bailey really taking it here.
Oh, and now going in for a submission. Oh, but apparently Victoria was able to grab the bottom rope. Great ring awareness by Victoria.
Hearing the screams of Bailey, really getting emotional in there.
Uh-oh. Oh, Victoria looked like she was setting up for something, but Bailey wasn't going to allow her. Kicks her off.
Oh, look at this.
Arm drag into a pin.
1, 2, 3. Oh,
and she got her.
Bailey
Charlotte
eliminated.
just missing it. They're just coming up short, and now it's a 2-1.
2-1
for Team Raw.
And now Victoria and Paige, they can tag each other in as they please. Charlotte has nobody in her corner. Follow-away slam.
Wow, and I told you, powerhouse like Victoria.
Definitely a difference maker. There's no doubt about it.
Oh, Paige was going for Paige. Charlotte was going for something. Oh, look, there we go. Same move that she put away Natalia with.
And it
is.
Team Raw is victorious here. No pun intended there for Victoria, but a valid effort though by Team SmackDown, falling behind early, but could not overcome the odds.
And I go back to my point that I made earlier. Was the decision by Commissioner Seth Cole having the 3 members of Team SmackDown in that triple threat match, could that have spelled the end and pretty much put Team SmackDown behind the 8 ball coming into this matchup? I almost kind of think it did.
It very well could have, but SmackDown has one last chance at redemption. They tie it up 1-1 in our main event. More importantly, we got to remember as well, earlier tonight, Kurt Angle was attacked backstage. We still don't know who. Michael Norman has spent the latter half of this show trying to find a replacement. The question is, did he?
Well, he's going to have to find himself a giant if he wants to counter the Big Show, who's going to be over on Team SmackDown tonight, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, I should say.
Close enough.
Could we call this Team SmackDown or Team Gold? It consists of the Tag Team Champions and the SmackDown World Champion CM Punk, and out comes Big Show's Tag Team partner Shinsuke Nakamura.
One of the guys is probably one of the best entrances in all of y.W.c.
Big Show and Shinsuke Nakamura knocking off Brock Lesnar and Rusev, and they have been unbelievable as a tag team ever since winning the championship gold. And tonight, they're going to have an added partner as they're getting ready to take on Team Raw. But yeah, Jimmy, to your point, I don't know exactly who is going to be willing to step up, and it's going to be very interesting to see who that third member, the replacement for Kurt Angle, is going to be for Team Raw. I know Michael Norman well. I know that he's definitely probably going to find a blue chipper. The question is, who's it going to be?
I'm actually a little excited to see what kind of entrance Michael Norman's going to have this week. We all know how he gets.
Oh yeah.
And here
comes
CM Punk.
Smack Champ.
And I know CM Punk's pretty doggone happy with what happened earlier on here tonight. Team Underdog being defeated by Team Cole. CM Punk on at least 3 attacks that I can remember by that group. And he, along with the rest of us, on Thursday night, we will find out who that masked figure is.
I can't wait. Punk's wearing blue to support Team SmackDown.
And here's now for Team Raw, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
Absolutely.
I want to see AJ and Shinsuke go.
Oh,
that very well could happen. Monday Night Raw's resident tough redneck AJ Styles making his way to the ring representing Team Raw.
And we know that AJ Styles qualified his way onto Team Raw by defeating James Ellsworth, but I'll tell you what, even though it wasn't exactly a tough competitor, I am really going to be excited to see AJ Styles in action here tonight.
Absolutely.
That's a big boost there for Team Raw, having somebody like AJ Styles on their team. And
here we go.
Oh, a bit of a James Bond entrance here, it looks like.
It certainly does look like that.
Well, Kyle, you said that Team SmackDown could be called Team Gold. Maybe we can call Team Raw Team Golden y.W.c.
Very clever, Christopher. Very clever. How long did it take you to think about that one?
About 2 hours. Well, I tell you what, the thing that I'm looking at right now is the facial expression, and Michael Norman not only looks confident, he's got a bit of a grin on his face. Something tells me he found a pretty good partner to take over for the injured Kurt Angle. Well, he's a secret agent, so probably he found someone good. Man, I'm digging those shades. Where can I find shades like that?
Now the question is, who did Michael Norman find?
Oh my.
What?
It can't
No way.
Be.
What?
It
No.
cannot be.
No.
You're kidding.
Oh my
God!
God! It's Goldberg! What is he doing here?
Oh my goodness!
I think
Can
that's
you
a pretty
believe
good
it?
placement.
I'm in shock!
The fans are just as excited as the rest of us here, chanting for Goldberg.
And we are in his hometown of Atlanta, Georgia tonight. Boy, what a pickup here this is for Team Raw. I mean, everybody's in shock. And this place is about to come unglued.
The roof is coming off the place! Everybody on their feet chanting Goldberg. Goldberg just soaking this all in. And guys, the question I have, I gotta look at this in future retrospect. Does this mean we're gonna be seeing Goldberg in the future on Raw?
It very well could be.
I sure hope so.
Well, I said that I thought Michael Norman maybe found a blue chipper. He found an absolute stud. I do not envy Team Smackdown now. Remember when I said they need someone to counter the giant Big Show? Boy, did they find it.
Yeah, they didn't. Look at this. Michael Norman starting things out against the Big Show.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my
Look
God, the
at the strength! Good Lord!
Just picking up the Big Show, giving us snake eyes in the corner.
I mean, there's only a few
Oh.
guys out there on the roster I can think of that come to mind that can do that to the Big Show. Cesaro, Brock Lesnar, yes, even Goldberg, but add Michael Norman to the list now.
You forgot John Cena.
Yes, Cena.
Headbutts though, taken down. You gotta think, getting hit in the head by the Big Show's head, like he's been getting, is the equivalent to like a chair shot to the face.
Imagine someone hurling a cinder block at your skull.
Yeah, and then it connecting.
Yeah. Boy, what a night it's been already. Team Cole defeating Team Underdogs. On Thursday night, we will find out the identity of the masked figure. For the women's division, Team Raw defeating Team SmackDown. And now, the men's Team Raw versus Team SmackDown Traditional Survivor Series match with the debut, the y.W.c debut of Goldberg.
I
AJ
am still in
Styles.
shock. I don't know about you guys, but I am still in shock.
Wow, AJ Styles.
This arena's still in shock. I mean, even after the chance of Goldberg diminished, I mean, you can still hear the buzz, the electricity in this crowd.
AJ Styles powerbombed the Big Show, double shoulder tackle. You gotta think, what's that done to the psyche of these the SmackDown superstars seeing Goldberg?
It has to have thrown them off kilter. There's no doubt about it. I do not think any of them were prepared for the fact that Goldberg was going to be coming out here as part of Team Raw. It's definitely got to have thrown them off their game.
Absolutely. I mean, Team SmackDown, they had to have strategized heading into this match, how they're going to take out Kurt Angle when that time
Uh-oh.
comes. There's no way that they expected Goldberg, of all people, to come out here. And speaking of which, he's finally in the ring and taking it to Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, powerful Irish whip right into the turnbuckle. Shinsuke does not know who he's going up against.
Yeah, Shinsuke definitely, I do not think, was in any way prepared to take on the massive Goldberg. He was prepared to take on Michael Norman, AJ Styles, and Kurt Angle. And this definitely has thrown his strategy for a loop. I mean, if you're Shinsuke, I know he's got those devastating kicks. You've got to try and take away Goldberg's vertical base here, but first you got to try and mount some offense on Goldberg. Now whips him into his own corner, so maybe they can now try going to work on Goldberg just a bit.
Goldberg on the wrong corner. He tried to lift Shinsuke up, but Big Show and CM Punk pretty much helped out Shinsuke right there. You gotta remember, you got Goldberg who has the spear and the jackhammer. Oh, what a clothesline. And then a belly-to-belly suplex. Can this guy even be stopped?
I don't know. I mean, I'm seeing a slightly different Goldberg from what I actually remember seeing. Goldberg really is kind of one of your smash mouth, get it done kind of wrestlers, as you mentioned, using the spear and the jackhammer. I'm seeing more technical moves out of Goldberg tonight, a more evolved Goldberg, which to me makes him doubly dangerous.
Doubly. Huh.
Doubly.
Doubly.
How much time do you think he had to prepare for this? How much time do you think Goldberg had to really prepare for this match? I mean, we haven't seen him in the ring in a long, long time here, and if he has any ring rust, he sure is not showing it right now.
Well, Jimmy, you just alluded that it took Michael Norman like halfway through this pay-per-view to start searching for another member to replace Kurt Angle. So, I mean, I would give maybe Goldberg 30 minutes, half hour tops to get ready for this match after being asked.
Probably. I mean, well, there's one thing we know for sure. He was in the building when this whole thing started.
Good point.
Maybe Michael came across him in the back somewhere, and he was like, "Hey, Goldberg, I need a third member for my team. Are you interested?"
Well, I mean, let's also not forget Michael Norman definitely, strong in the ring, but he's also strong as far as the business respect is concerned. Do you think that maybe he had Goldberg waiting in the wings in case a plan B was needed tonight?
Well, you never know. Every team needs a backup. I just don't think that I don't think Goldberg himself probably thought that he was going to be out here tonight wrestling.
Everyone needs a backup, but how often, do you get the chance to go to the bullpen and bring out Goldberg? I mean, jeez.
Talk about bringing out the closer.
That's a very good point. Goldberg, look at this. Look at this.
Just military
press. Oh, power slam.
And here comes AJ Styles. Both these men here, CM Punk, AJ Styles, well versed in MMA type fighting, jiu-jitsu type fighting.
Oh, what's Punk doing over here?
Oh, again,
superplex.
Yes.
Styles crashing hard, but you gotta wonder, how much did that take out of CM Punk?
Enough to get him dropped on his face. See, look at Team Raw. Look how well they're working together over here, keeping them isolated away from the corner. Double team moves with Goldberg.
Now I am going to give just a little bit. Oh, whoa! Wait a minute.
Look at Goldberg.
What Goldberg?
Right after...
What the heck?
Oh my God!
Oh my goodness! That is freaky strength. But I was going to say, just to kind of give a little bit of confidence to Team Smackdown.
Spear!
The spear!
Oh, man, what a spear.
Wait, is his foot under the rope? No, it's not. Referee in for the count, and it's only a 2.
Wow, that's spear. Uh-oh.
Oh,
he's going for the jackhammer.
Is it the jackhammer?
And he hits it.
Jackhammer to CM Punk, and his feet's on the rope.
Oh man, that is a tough break right there. But man, I mean,
wow,
I am impressed here.
The rope really saving CM Punk right there.
No doubt about it.
All hell is breaking loose right now. All hell is breaking loose around the ring.
Oh, Big Show just chucked back into the ring by Michael Norman. Oh, wait a minute. No, you've got to be kidding me.
Not to Goldberg.
Not to Goldberg. Are you kidding?
Superplex to Goldberg.
But that's what you gotta do.
After taking a spear and a jackhammer, too.
I think CM Punk was a little more excited than he should have been.
Well, if I can get the point out before this high-octane offense happens again. Going back about Goldberg, Goldberg really reminds me, his dominating presence reminds me of Brock Lesnar. Let's not forget, though, Big Show Shinsuke Nakamura knocked off both Brock Lesnar and Rusev for the tag team titles. So, you know, they were able to strategize for Lesnar. Maybe they can formulate a quick strategy against Goldberg.
Tag in the Shinsuke Nakamura.
Here we go. I've been waiting for this.
AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura. Here we go here. Oh! Dropping AJ down on his face. Now working on the arm of AJ. Arms of AJ Styles.
Oh!
Your arm does not bend that way.
No, it does not. Your arm doesn't even entertain thoughts of bending that way.
God, I need to work on my voice here. My voice is very, very high pitched. I'm going through puberty again. That's just how exciting this match is. Uh-oh. Roll up by AJ Styles.
Oh!
Kick out. No,
reversal. Bridging out his Styles. Nicely done. Into the backslide. Oh, and Shinsuke.
Oh, I thought that was going to be it.
Shinsuke just slithering out.
Oh, gutbuster by AJ Styles.
Oh, might be looking for the
What's AJ going here?
The phenomenal forearm to no avail to nobody. Tags in Michael Norman now.
I think he
Shinsuke
did
and Michael
hit it.
Norman.
I think he drove the elbow, the forearm into the heart. Oh boy! And Grapevine the
Norman's got the
legs.
sleeper on him.
Grapevine's the legs. CM Punk trying to break it up. Oh, look at this! Look at this!
Shinsuke Nakamura. Wow, I don't know how he fought out of that, but it was nice.
Oh, what a German. Oh, Big Show talking smack to Goldberg or something.
Look at this, some jawing. Oh, and look at that. Oh, I think he thought there was someone behind him. He nearly took out Charles Robinson.
Big Show, what are you doing, Big Show?
Big Show's gotten disqualified. Referee Charles Robinson just disqualified the Big Show. Big Show jawing with Goldberg. Was ignoring
and
Robinson.
And then turned around and jawed to the referee.
Yeah.
Big Show did the same thing that Sasha Banks did in the women's match. I never thought we'd see two people do that in one night. But look at this now. Michael Norman with a superplex on the Shinsuke Nakamura. Over to the corner, and here comes Goldberg.
Well, guys, I don't want to say it's deja vu, but don't forget, back in the women's match, when we ended up having the elimination of Sasha Banks, that's really when it seemed to all fall to pieces for Team Smackdown. You got to wonder if that's going to happen here for the men's tag team matchup for Team Smackdown.
Oh, what a clothesline by Goldberg.
Gonna go in for the
He's
pin on Shinsuke.
Is that enough to put Shinsuke away?
Yes, it is.
It is.
And now, it's the World Heavyweight Champion CM Punk against these odds: Goldberg, AJ Styles, and Michael Norman. I mean, I'm still going to try and believe in CM Punk, but I don't think he's got very much of a chance.
Go to sleep.
But it didn't bring him down. And a kick to the face.
And Goldberg right back up to his feet again. And a clothesline.
My God.
Anybody ever think we would deal with a spear?
Punk reverses the spear. And Kyle, you got to tell somebody about your audio. Your mic is acting up a little bit. But CM Punk reversed the spear, and now a good takedown of Goldberg.
Can CM Punk defy the odds? It's a 3-on-1 situation. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. Wait, what in the world?
It's like my mic couldn't handle the excitement of this match.
There it goes. Now Kyle's back.
CM Punk on the outside. Oh, now Michael Norman's got a hold of him. Punk fights out of it.
It's 3-on-1.
Is Punk trying to get Goldberg counted out here? Well, Goldberg back in the ring, so it doesn't matter.
Punk took a swipe at Norman. Norman jumped off the ring apron.
But did anybody think we would ever see Goldberg and CM Punk in the same ring together?
No.
Goldberg tags in AJ Styles.
CM Punk, the odds against him. Can he mount some kind of a comeback? Oh, CM Punk's fired up.
And right into a swinging neck breaker by AJ Styles.
Oh, Styles says it's over. Styles says it's over.
Styles calling for.
Looking for
AJ
the
Styles
Styles clash.
Styles clash. Is
And
that
he
enough
hits
to
it.
put Punk away?
This is be it right here. One,
Punk
two.
is kicked out.
Wow. I thought for sure that was it
I thought it was over. Oh! Running knee by CM Punk. Styles is down.
Oh! What a kick there.
Why isn't Punk going for a cover?
Oh, look at the roll up. AJ Styles roll up. And he got it.
It's a clean sweep for Team Raw.
Wow,
AJ.
what a main event. What a show. I mean, this was incredible.
AJ Styles wins it for Team Raw. Team Raw goes 2-0 at Survivor Series. Good brand supremacy goes to Team Raw. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for Jimmy Bly, Christopher Peterson, Kyle Matthews will say, we will see you for Monday Night Raw.